Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Bianca Nivio. My name is Bianca and today we will focus on some good hip openers. So let's get started. Come onto your mat, find a seated position and let's open those hips. So let's get started in a comfortable seated position here. Have your legs, crossed legs, or you can also sit onto your heels for now. And we just take a moment to arrive on our mats and to settle our mind, to anchor our body, and just to really get ready for our practice here. You can close your eyes for a moment and just take a few breaths here. And then on your next inhale, reach your arms up overhead, get long. Exhale, bring the right hand down, reach the left arm all the way up and over. Breathe in here. Find a side body stretch, which goes all the way from your arm all the way down to your hips. So really breathe in, find the space, make sure your sit bones are grounded here. On your next inhale, reach those arms back up overhead. Let's just switch side, bring the left hand down, reach the right arm up and over. Take another breath here. And then slowly inhale, come on back up. Exhale, take a forward fold over your legs. Make sure your sit bones are grounded. Walk your hands forward. Relax your forehead down to the floor. And now slowly come on back up to a seated position on your mat. And then gently find tabletop. Come on onto hands and knees right away. You're not going to stay here long. Tuck your toes under, push your hips up and back. And find your first downward dog. Pedal those feet if this feels good. Bend one knee, then the other knee. Push yourself away from the floor. Get really long. On your next inhale, reach the right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot in between your hands. Bring the left knee down. And then gently come on up. Reach those arms up overhead. If this is too much for you, you can always bring your hands down to your right knee. Just make sure you're not hinging onto this leg. So you're still engaged. You engage your core. And then gently neutralize those hips. Reach the left hip down, diagonal down towards the floor. Wherever you are, take another breath here. You might even find a good heart chest opener here while you interlace your hands behind your back and you reach your heart up to the ceiling. So there are many options which you can always play around a little bit. And then if you have your hands behind your back, reach them back up to the sky. Exhale, plant the hands down. Keep the left hand on the mat. Inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky. Twist yourself open here. 2 more breaths. 1 more. And then exhale, bring the hand back down. Bend the left knee. Hold onto your left foot with your left hand. You can come onto the right leg here with your right elbow. And just find this upright position one more time. So we are going deeper into the stretch. We're not just stretching our left hip flexor here. We're also going into the quadriceps all the way down to your knee. And then gently relax the left foot down. Frame the right foot with both hands. Tuck the back toe under. Lift the back knee off the floor. Breathe in your runner's lunge. Exhale, step the right foot all the way back. Find downward dog. Inhale, reach the left leg high. Exhale, step the left foot in between your hands. Bring the right knee down. Relax the right foot down. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Get long here. You can stay here, you can have your hands onto your knees, you could even interlace your hands behind your head and open up your heart a little bit more, point those elbows out to the side. Try not to drop into your lower back. Imagine you are growing taller, you're reaching your heart up to the sky, you're strong here. And then exhale, bring the hands down, frame the left foot, keep the left hand on the floor, reach the left arm all the way up to the sky. Right hand is on the floor, left goes up to the sky. And then gently bring the left hand back down, bend the right knee, grab your right foot with your right hand, and then just hang out here. See how much is available today. Find the stretch in your right quadriceps, your right hip flexor. One more breath here. And then relax the right foot down, frame the left foot, tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee off the floor, breathe in your runner's lunge. Exhale, step all the way back to your downward dog. Breathe in here. And breathe out. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot on the outside of your right hand. Grab your blocks here if you need them. We're going to stay for 3 breaths on our hands. Make sure your right knee is stacked over your right ankle. And if it feels available for you, bring the left knee down, the left foot down, bend into the right knee here. Feel the stretch. You might want to stay here. You might want to grab your blocks here. Bring your forearms onto your blocks. Your hands onto your blocks. You might want to bring them a little bit higher. So play around with this. See what you need today. See how much space is available. How intense the stretch is. Then come on back onto your hands. Keep the left hand on the mat. Bend the left knee. Reach the right hand all the way back. Grab your left foot. Twist yourself open here. Hold on to your left foot with your right hand. Another beautiful stretch. Relax the left foot down. Gently walk the right foot back in. Frame the right foot with both hands. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the back knee off the floor. Breathe and in your runner's lunge here strong. Exhale, step the right foot back. Find your downward dog. Inhale, reach the left leg high. Exhale, step the left foot on the outside of your left hand. And we're going to stay here for 3 breaths. Be strong, keep the left knee over your left ankle. And then if it's available, drop the back knee down, relax the right foot down. And then again, see what is available. So you might be on your hands, you might come onto your forearms, you might be all the way on the floor, which is absolutely fine. Just make sure you're still having this engagement of your hips, so your hips are neutral, they're reaching forward and down. The crown of the head reaches forward to the front of the room. And then gently come on back onto your hands. Keep the right hand on the floor, bend the right knee, grab the right foot with the left hand, twist yourself open to the left. Breathe into the stretch here. Beautiful. Then relax the right foot down, walk the left foot back in, frame the left foot with both hands, tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee off the floor, breathe in your runner's lunge here. Exhale, step the left foot back, find your downward dog. Get long, push yourself away from the floor, frame those ears. Inhale, reach the right leg high, bend the right knee, stack the right hip over the left. Now you can stay here in your scorpion pose, or you can flip the dog and gently land the right foot down behind you on the floor. Reach those hips up to the sky. The right arm reaches forward to the front of the room. One more breath here. And then slowly on your inhale, come on back to your three-legged dog. Reach the right leg all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, just gently bring the right knee to your right elbow. Guide the right knee down to the floor. Set up for your pigeon pose here. Right knee is in one line with your right hip. Relax the back foot. Sit down. Grow tall through your torso here. Reach the heart forward. And you can stay here or gently melt down. Take a forward fold over the leg. Blocks again are your best friend. Use them if you need them. And just relax into the stretch here. Slowly come on back up to your pigeon pose. Come back onto your hands, reach your heart forward, breathe in, tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee off the floor, reach the right leg all the way up and back, and then exhale, step the right leg down, find downward dog. Inhale, reach the left leg up, bend the left knee, stack the left hip over the right, stay here in your scorpion pose. Or again, flip the dog, land the left foot behind you down to the floor, reach the left hand forward, reach the hips up to the ceiling. And then slowly inhale, find your three-legged dog again, reach the leg up. Exhale, bring the left knee to your left elbow, and then guide the left knee down, set up for your pigeon pose. The left knee is in one line with your left hip. Reach your heart forward and up. And we stay here for 2 more breaths. And again, you can stay here if this is a lot. You might even want to use those blocks. And I really recommend this to find a long spine and to really sit up, and you might really push yourself away from the floor here. If you have a lot of space in between your tush and the floor, you might want to use a cushion or a blanket and fill out the space. And then maybe you come to your forward fold here and hang out here for another moment. Slowly come on back up, stay here for the inhale, plant those hands down on the mat, tuck the back toe under, push the back knee off the floor, reach the left leg all the way up and back to your three-legged dog. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe in here, and breathe out. Now from here, just walk your feet towards your hands. Separate your feet mat width apart. Point the toes out, the heels in. And then sit your tush all the way back. Bring your hands to your heart. Find your Malasana squat. You stay at the front of your mat. I just want to make sure that I face you so you can see as much as possible. If you have issues, or I should say, if you feel very tight and you have no chance to bring those heels down to the floor, you might want to take a block and work from here, sitting onto the block. Absolutely okay. What we are working on here is bring your hands to your heart. Now you press those palms into each other while you gently press your elbows on the insides of your knees. What this does is it helps you to open those legs a little bit wider so you feel a beautiful stretch on the insides of your legs. Make sure you're not collapsing, so you're not rounding the spine. You're still finding this upright position. On your next exhale, bring the right hand down to the floor. Keep the connection between your elbow and the inner thigh. And reach the left arm up to the sky. So we're twisting ourselves open here, but we're also working on this hip opener. Exhale, bring your hands back to your heart. Breathe in, grow tall. And then bring the left hand down, reach the right arm up to the sky. Bring your hands back to your heart. Breathe in here. Exhale, hands down. Keep the legs as they are. Just reach your hips up and back. Drop the head down towards the floor. Take a forward fold over those wide-legged stand legs. Now from here, keep the hands on the floor. Just straddle your legs even wider so that your toes point into one direction. You parallel those feet and we take a forward fold over those straddled legs. Now from here, walk your hands over to your right foot. Bend into your right knee. Point the left toes up to the sky. Left leg is straight. Breathe into your Skandasana here. And then exhale, walk your hands all the way over to your left foot. Bend into your left knee. And straighten the right, point the right toes up to the sky. Now you can walk back and forth with your hands on the floor, or you can bring your hands to the heart and work those legs a little bit more. Again, straighten the left leg here, pointing the left toes up to the sky so you feel a stretch in the inner thigh. And then maybe push up and all the way over to the other side. We do one more side each. Breathe in, go over to your right foot. Straighten the left, point those left toes up to the sky. One more time. Beautiful. And then gently find your straddle forward fold. One more time. Hang out here. Reach those hips really high. Relax the head down towards the floor. And then walk the hands over to your right foot. Point the right toes forward. So we're setting up in a runner's lunge, facing forward to the front of our mat here again. Step the right foot back here. Bring the knees down right away. Sit onto your heels. Beautiful. Bring your hands behind you. And then from here, inhale, reach those hips up high. Relax the head down if you can, or keep the chin to your chest. Whatever is available. So we're just stretching our hips a little bit more here. And then slowly come on down. Sit onto one side of your tush. Reach those legs forward. And actually let's find Supta Baddha Konasana wide away. Bring the soles of your feet together to touch. Sit up tall. Reach your heart forward and up. You can hold on to your knees here. Or you can hold on to your ankles. And then exhale, take a forward fold over those legs. Slowly coming back up to seated position. Guide those knees back together. Extend the right leg all the way down. Bring the right foot on the inside of your right leg here. Flex the right foot. Breathe in, reach your hands up to the sky. Now you really want to make sure that you face your heart toward the foot, the right foot. So you want to neutralize those hips and then take a forward fold over the leg. Breathe in here. Slowly come on back up. Let's just switch sides. Bring the right knee on the inside of your left leg. Straighten the left leg here. Toes point up to the sky. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Neutralize, or better, face your left foot. Neutralize those hips. And then take a forward fold over the left leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath here. And then slowly come on back up to seated position. Bring both legs together out straight. Point those toes up to the ceiling. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, take a forward fold. And while we are here, keep the left hand on your left foot or on your ankle, on your chin, and reach the right arm back behind you. Open yourself up. Exhale, bring your hand back forward. Let's take 2 more like this. Inhale, reach the right arm back. Exhale, bring it back forward. Inhale 1 more time, open up. And exhale, take a forward fold. Keep the right hand on your right foot and reach the left hand all the way back. Exhale, reach it back forward, take a forward fold. Inhale, reach it back up, open up here, find space, breathe. Exhale, take a forward fold. 1 more time like this. Inhale, open up. Exhale, take a forward fold. Slowly inhale, roll up to seated position. Bring the soles of your feet down to the mat. Scoop your tush a little bit forward so you have enough space. And then come on onto your forearms. And then come on all the way onto your back. Set up for your bridge pose. Bring those feet a little closer to your tush, arms to the sides of your body. On your inhale, reach those hips up high. Exhale, bring them back down. Let's take 2 more rounds like this. Inhale, reach those hips up high. Exhale, bring them back down. Last round, if you want, you can also reach those arms up and then reach them all the way up and back and relax them down to the floor. And exhale, roll back down. Bring those knees into your chest. Give them a good squeeze, a big hug. Keep the right knee in your chest. Extend the left leg all the way up to the sky. And then all the way down to the floor. Feel another good hip flexor stretch here. And now just rotate your right leg around, just circle it in one direction. So we're just gonna move the hip a little bit more here, and then let's switch directions. Good. Bring the knee back into your chest. Gently guide the right knee over to the left. Look over your right shoulder, twist yourself open. 1 more breath here. 1 last one. Slowly come on back onto your back. Bring your right knee back into your chest. Keep the left leg where it is. Extend the right leg all the way up to the sky. Breathe here. See if you find a little more space. Relax your shoulders down, the back down. And then again, bend the right knee, bring it into your chest. Bring your left knee into your chest. Extend the right leg all the way up to the sky. And then relax it all the way down to the floor. Feel the stretch in your right hip flexor here. Breathe in and out. And then gently take the right hand, guide the left knee over to the right. Look over your left shoulder here. Breathe in and out. 2 more like this. Last one. And then gently come back onto your backs. Bring your left knee back into your chest. Extend the left leg all the way up to the sky. See if you find a little bit more space. And then bend the left knee. Bring the right knee to meet your left into your chest. Big hug here. Maybe gently rock from side to side. And then relax those legs down. If you want, this is just a recommendation, find Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together to touch. I like to grab my blocks here for Shavasana and just bring the blocks on the outside of my legs. It helps me to relax into the Supta Baddha Konasana leg position. Opens up my hips, but they are supported. Relax everything else down, arms to the sides of your body, face the palms up to the ceiling. Close your eyes softly. Take a big inhale into your nose. Open your mouth, exhale everything with the sound out. And then let your breath settle into its neutral breath pattern. Shift your focus to your body, left side, right side, back and front. Every single area from the crown of your head down to your toes. Relax every single part, every single muscle in your body. Get heavy, feel grounded and supported by the ground underneath you. Shift your focus to your mind. Check in with your thoughts. See how they come in and go out. And then just let your mind be. Let your breath be. Let your physical body be. Find your deep relaxation. You can stay here as long as it pleases you. Otherwise, if you want to come out with me, gently begin to deepen your breath again, to bring your mind back to your body and to your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Take a big stretch, reach those arms up overhead. Extend those legs long, point the toes to the front of the mat, reach to the left, to the right. And then gently roll over to one side of your body. Pause here in your fetal pose. Gently push yourself up to seated position at the front of your mat. Bring your hands to your heart. Bow your head. Take this moment to feel the effects of your yoga practice today. Bring your thumbs to your third eye, the area between your eyebrows. Bow your head in gratitude to yourself, the practice, and our community here. Namaste. Thank you everyone so much for joining me here today. Thank you for joining my YouTube channel, Yoga with Bianca and Yuyo. Make sure to like and to subscribe. Also, please always give me feedback. If you have any wishes, send me a text. Connect with me on Instagram, yogi.bianca. And do this practice whenever it feels good for you, whenever you feel the tightness in your hips, and I hope you are able to find a little bit of release with this. Have a lovely day, everyone. Thank you so much again for supporting me. I wish you all the best. Until next time. Namaste.